Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalam O Alikum. Dear student, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about mathematics SSC-II. Now let's start the today lesson. In new syllabus PTB Book Foundation Mathematics SSC-II Unit number 1 in Quadratic Equations. According to SLO base or FBISC requirement, exercise 1.3, question number 12 to 14 in part 4. In previous part, we can discuss about question number 10 and 11, equation type 3. Now, today we will discuss the type 4. So, let's start the today lesson. Equations reducible to quadratic form. In type 4. Type 4 equation is also called a exponential equation. So, as a exponential equation is a to the power 1 plus x plus a to the power 1 minus x is equal to b. This form of equation is called a exponential equation. According to exponential equation, question number 12 to 14 in exercise 1.3. Now let's start the question number 12. In question number 12, 4 multiplied by 2 to the power 2x plus 1 minus 9 multiplied by 2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0. So first of all, we can rearrange the coefficient and power of variables. Now, in our exponential equation, we have write in the form of product. 4 multiplied by 2 to the power 2x plus multiplied by 2 to the power 1. Because variable is same, then power will be added. Here coefficient are also same, then power will be added. So we can write and break into 2 to the power 2x multiply by 2 to the power 1. So we can write that 4 multiplied by 2 to the power 2x multiply by 2 to the power 1 minus 9 multiplied by 2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0. After writing in this form 4 multiplied by 2, then 8 multiplied by 2 to the power x minus 9 multiplied by 2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here we can see that 8 multiplied by 2 to the power 2x minus 9 multiplied by 2 to the power x. Here this is a least term. So we can let us suppose that 2 to the power x is any other variable y. So let y is equal to 2 to the power x. So taking square on both sides, then y square is equal to 2 to the power x whole square. That will be equal to 2 to the power 2x. So 2 to the power x is equal to y and 2 to the power 2x is equal to y square. Then equation become in this form. We can write that 8 multiplied by 2 to the power x whole square will be a y square and 9 to the power x is equal to y plus 1. Now we can putting the variable 8y square minus 9y plus 1 is equal to 0. Then we can midterm breaking 8 ones are 8. So midterm breaking of 9 into 2 part after multiplication answer is 8 and addition is 9. So we can part into 2 parts minus 8 and minus 1. Minus minus plus 8 ones are 8 and when added minus 8 and minus 1 answer will be 9. So after midterm breaking 8y square minus 8y minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Now taking common from first two term is 8y and second two term is minus 1. After common 8y into y minus 1 and minus 1 into y minus 1 is equal to 0. Here we have two factors y minus 1 and 8y minus 1. So we write that y minus 1 into 8y minus 1 is equal to 0. Then y minus 1 is equal to 0 or 8y minus 1 is equal to 0. So either y minus 1 is equal to 0 or 8y minus 1 is equal to 0. So y minus 1 is equal to 0, then y is equal to 1, and 8y minus 1 is equal to 0, then y is equal to 1 upon 8. Now putting the original variable, so y is equal to, so y to the power x is equal to y. Then replace y with original variable to the power x is equal to 1, and here 2 the power x is equal to the power minus 3, because 8 is to the power 3. When move upward, power will be negative. So we can write that 2 the power x is equal to the power 0, and similarly 2 the power x is equal to the power minus 3. So after comparing, then x is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 3. Now the solution set of given equation is 0 or minus 3. Let's start the next question, question number 13. In question number 13, given equation in the form of exponential equation. 3 the power 2x plus 2 is equal to 12 multiplied by 3 the power x minus 3 is equal to 0. First of all, rearrange the equation, then we write that 3 to the power 2x plus 2 minus 12 multiplied by 3 to the power x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we write the equation into exponent form, 3 to the power 2x multiplied by 3 to the power 2. So we have 3 to the power 2x multiplied by 3 to the power 2 minus 12 multiplied by 3 to the power x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here 3 to the power 2 is equal to 9. So 9 multiplied by 3 to the power 2x. So 9 multiplied by 3 to the power 2x minus 12 multiplied by 3 to the power x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here least variable is x. So we can write that equation 9 into 3 to the power x whole square minus 12 multiplied by 3 to the power x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here this variable is, let us suppose that 3 to the power x is equal to y, then taking square on both sides, 3 to the y square is equal to 3 to the power x whole square. Now when putting in this equation, equation will be 9y square minus 12y plus 3. So we have write the form 9y square minus 12y plus 3 is equal to 0. Now midterm breaking, 9 threes are 27. We can midterm breaking of 12 into two parts. After multiplication, answer is 27, and after addition, answer will be 12. So two parts also minus 9 and minus 3, because minus 9 and minus 3 answer will be 12, and 9 threes are 27. So after midterm breaking, 9y square minus 9y minus 3y plus 3 is equal to 0. So taking common first two term 9y and second two term minus 3. Then taking common 9y, so 9y into y minus 1 and minus 3 into y minus 1. So these have two factors, y minus 1 is equal to 0 and 9y minus 3 is equal to 0. Then there have two values, y minus 1 is equal to 0 or 9y minus 3 is equal to 0. Either y minus 1 is equal to 0 or 9y minus 3 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 upon 3. Here we write the original variable of y because y is equal to 3 to the power x. So we write the equation in original variable 3 to the power x is equal to 1 and 3 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power minus 1. Because 3 is moved upward, then power will be negative. Here we can write that any variable power 0 is equal to 1. So we write that 3 to the power 0. So any variable or any constant term power will be 0, answer will be 1. So we can write that 1 in the power of 3 to the power 0. So 3 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power 0 is equal to 3 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power minus 1. Here terms are equal, so variable are also equal. Comparing the power x is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 1. Then the solution set of required equation in the form of 0 and 1. So solution set is 0 or minus 1. Now let's start the today last question. Question number 14. Question number 14 is also in the form of exponential equation. So equation reducible to the quadratic form then will be solved. Now we can solve the question. Question number 14 to the power x plus 64 multiplied by 2 the power minus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Here we can consider that 2 the power x is the smallest term. Let 2 the power x is equal to t. And this term is the reciprocal. So 1 upon t is equal to 2 the power minus x. Because this term is the reciprocal, so we can consider as a 1 upon t. Here we can let the t as a variable. Now we can solve. So equation change in the form of t plus 64 multiplied by 1 upon t minus 20 is equal to 0. So t plus 64 multiplied by 1 upon t minus 20 is equal to 0. Multiplying t on both sides, then equation change t multiplied by t square plus 64 minus 20t is equal to 0. So we can write that t square plus 64 minus 20 t is equal to 0 after multiplying by t. Then we can rearrange the values t square minus 20t plus 64 is equal to 0. Now midterm breaking of 20 into two parts. 16 multiplied by 4 64 and minus 60 and minus 4 is equal to minus 20. So we write that t square minus 16t minus 4t plus 64 is equal to 0. Taking common t from first two term, then t into t minus 16 and minus 4 from next two term, then minus 4 into t minus 16. So we have two factor t minus 4 into t minus 16. Either t minus 4 is equal to 0 or t minus 16 is equal to 0. So t is equal to 4 and t is equal to 16. Then we have write that in original variable in the form of x. So we know that 2 the power x is equal to t. Then 2 the power x is equal to t. So put 2 the power x is equal to 4. And similarly 2 the power x is equal to 16. Now we can change 4 into 2 the power 2 and 16 into 2 the power 4. Then we can write that 2 the power x is equal to 2 the power 2 and 2 the power x is equal to 2 the power 4. Now we can comparing the power, then x is equal to 2 and here x is equal to 4. So the solution set of required equation 2 was 4. For more videos, subscribe our channel. Best of luck. Allah.